Last week, I celebrated my birthday. And very selfishly, I must admit, I remember thinking to myself during my birthday, I bet that if I was in Peru, people would throw me a party. And lo and behold, Thursday evening, a group of parishioners threw me a surprise party. And I felt very overwhelmed and honored and joyful for the expression of affection. And then I read this phrase from the first reading: there's more joy in giving than in receiving. Let me check exactly how it's phrased today. It is more blessed to give than to receive. And I was thinking to myself, who was more blessed? Me in receiving the surprise party, or those who put the surprise party together? It's hard to find an answer for that, because I was very happy with the surprise party. But it did get me thinking about the importance of giving away of yourself and holding nothing for yourself. I think that when we're small and when we're kids, I think that our natural human disposition is, I want to receive. And that's why we like so much Christmas and our birthday and our first communion, because I get to receive. But then I think that as we mature, something shifts in us. And we start noticing that we also want to give. And we feel empty when we can't give. And then we notice that the more we give, the more joy we receive. But I think that nowadays, one of the great difficulties that we have is how many distractions there are available to us that consume our time and that keep us from making our life a greater gift. So today, brothers and sisters, I just want you to ask yourself this question. Where in your life are you missing out on a greater joy because you're holding back and giving more of yourself? Like, what joy are you missing out because you're choosing to receive rather than to give? My encouragement for each one of you and for myself is, hold nothing back. Say yes to whatever chance to serve you have. And be certain that the words of St. Paul, the words of Jesus that St. Paul quotes are true. It is more blessed to give than to receive.